أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. All praises and thanks are due to Allah. We praise Him, we seek His help, and we beg for His forgiveness. We seek Allah's refuge from our evil deeds. Whomever Allah guides cannot be led astray, and whomever is led astray shall find none other than to guide him. I bear witness that none has the right to be worshipped but Allah alone, who has no partner, and I bear witness that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam is his slave and messenger. The chairman of the occasion, our brother Al-Haji Dhikrullah Kulle, our royal father, the emir of Zazzau Suleja, Al-Haji Dr. Muhammad Awal Ibrahim CON, the founding chairman of Jaiz Bank, our father Dr. Omar Mutallab, the managing director of Jaiz, also the representative of Jaiz board chairman, Islamic scholars here present like Sheikh Abdullahi Balalau, among others, stakeholders from Islamic finance, all other protocols duly and respectfully observed. Good morning to all of you, and may Allah's peace, mercy, and blessings be upon you. Permit me to begin by thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the opportunity to converge here in order to witness surplus distribution by Jaiz TA KA FUL Insurance. This is indeed very encouraging, particularly if you go through the history and the transformation that Jaiz has been witnessing, particularly in recent years. It is indeed very encouraging. Going through the history of Jaiz, we will realize the doggedness, determination, persistence, consistency, constancy, among others. By the time Jaiz emerged as the pioneer Islamic bank in Nigeria, without that determination, it was not possible, because there were many challenges at that time. I happened to serve as the advisory committee of experts for Jaiz for some years, and I know the difficulty of establishing the first pioneer Islamic bank in Nigeria. But today, beside having the bank, we have Jaiz Foundation that is doing very well, Jaiz TA KA FUL, among many others. Today, Jaiz is even sponsoring some young innovators in Nigeria to support technology. This is indeed very encouraging, and we are very proud of what Jaiz has been doing, not only for Muslims, but for all Nigerians. The bank is not only for Muslims, it's irrespective of your religion. If you are interested in Jaiz, you can open an account, you can patronize in all the services being provided by the bank. If you look at what Jaiz has been doing, you reflect with some verses in the Quran, where commend some people that are very consistent, that are very determined in whatever they do. For instance, look at Surah Al-Ahqaf, verse 13 and 14, where the Quran says, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا رَبُّنَا اللَّهُ ثُمَّ اسْتَقَامُوا فَلَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ أُولَئِكَ أَصْحَابُ الْجَنَّةِ خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا جَزَاءً بِمَا كَانُوا يَفْعَلُونَ. So if you look at these two verses of Surah Al-Ahqaf, the Quran clearly enunciates to us that there are some people that Allah Ta'ala will reward them with paradise. Why? Because of their determination and consistency. Without that doggedness, we will not be where we are today with regards to Jaiz, particularly at the early stage of the bank. But today, we have so many activities, so many initiatives that we are all enjoying under Jaiz Bank. As at the end of 2022, Islamic finance in Nigeria was valued around 2.9 billion USD. 2.9 billion USD. So this is indeed encouraging. Furthermore, many people find it difficult today to understand why Islamic bank, why Islamic system of banking, why Jaiz Takaful, why Islamic insurance. Anyone who fails to understand this, then definitely he fails to understand the position that Allah has given to wealth, resources, and money. If you read the glorious Quran from the beginning to the end, you will discover the word al-mal, which is being referred to as money or wealth, has been mentioned 76 times in the Quran. 76 times. In addition to that, if you visit all the places, you will discover that in more than 55 places, Allah Ta'ala has linked up going to either hellfire or paradise, depending on how you manage your money, how you engage in financial activities. This will determine your destination in the hereafter. For example, if you read Surah Al-Baqarah, the first place in the Quran where Allah Ta'ala mentions the word al-mal is in لَيْسَ الْبِرَّ أَن تُوَلُّوا وُجُوهَكُمْ قِبَالَ الْمَشْرِقِ وَالْمَغْرِبِ, where Allah Ta'ala says وَآتَ الْمَالَ عَلَى حُبِّهِ ذَوِي الْقُرْبَى وَالْيَتَامَى, verse 177 in Surah Al-Baqarah. In this place, Allah Ta'ala describes the qualities of the righteous, the qualities of mu'minun, al-muttaqun, al-muhsinun. One of their qualities is how they manage their money. They try to earn their money legitimately and they spend it legitimately. If you read Surah An-Nisa, for instance, verse number 10, Allah Ta'ala describes some people going to hellfire. Why? Because of the way and manner they manage money under their custody. The Quran says, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَأْكُلُونَ أَمْوَالَ الْيَتَامَى ظُلْمًا إِنَّمَا يَأْكُلُونَ فِي بُطُونِهِمْ نَارًا وَسَيَصْلَوْنَ سَعِيرًا. They will go to the hellfire. Why? Because of the way and manner they illegally and illegitimately manage the resources that are under their custody. It is because of this in Islam, money, resources have a transcendental value. They are indeed very important to the extent that they will determine our destination in the hereafter. The way you earn and the way you spend, and the kind of interaction or investment you have done. All these things are very important. What brought about Takaful insurance? Historically, the chairman of the occasion mentioned part of it. The issue that brought about Takaful insurance is to address the challenges being presented by the commercial insurance industry. For instance, if you look at the commercial insurance industry, you will discover there is what is called Arewa. Islamically, what is being translated as usury, but today we call it interest. Because this is one of the strategies of Satan. Anything that Allah Ta'ala forbids, he will come up with an interesting word to attach to it, so that that interesting word will divert your attention from the actual danger involved in it. Today is usury, we call it interest. In Arabic they call it fa'ida. So then fa'ida, it means it's encouraging, but Islamically is prohibited. Secondly, to address the issue of maisar, a form of gambling. And thirdly, to address the issue of al-gharar, uncertainties. These are the three main issues that Takaful Insurance intends to address globally. And these three challenges are being presented by other forms of insurance. So as Muslims, the way we earn and the way we spend our money is very important. Where we invest is also very important, because this will determine our success not only in this world, but even in the hereafter. Will determine our success in both worlds, in this world and also in the hereafter. It is because of this that, as earlier observed, there is need for us to create more awareness about the benefits of Islamic banking system, the benefits of Takaful Insurance, and the necessity, or rather the obligation as Muslims to propagate and to patronize what has been instituted by following the Quran and Sunnah according to the understanding of our pious predecessors. In addition, the benefits of these Islamic activities are not only restricted to Muslims, but they are for all and sundry. Whether you are a Muslim or non-Muslim, definitely there are many benefits to you. And it is important that we create this awareness. If you go to the UK, if you go to the US, you'll discover that there are many initiatives similar to this. And they are being patronized by non-Muslims. Why? Because they know the benefits. You will go and get loan without any usury, what we call interest today, and you refund your money. So then why should I go to somewhere where there is unnecessary burden to be added on me? There is no any justification. And it is because of this initiative, like Jaiz Takaful Insurance, is really encouraging, and it becomes necessary for all of us to patronize and also to support where applicable or where necessary. Furthermore, we must all become the ambassadors of Islam, where we clear misconceptions about these initiatives to both Muslims and also to non-Muslims, because the benefits are for all, not for only one group of people. And also, thirdly, I want to use the opportunity once again to congratulate Jaiz Takaful that we are here for surplus distribution. Then it is a clear indication that the journey so far is encouraging, because it is not easy to begin in 2016 by even today having almost 5 branches, beside the zonal office here in Abuja, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Kano, and Bauchi, and Kaduna also. We have even 6. So this is indeed very encouraging. So the initiative has commenced very well, and without wasting any time, we have started realizing the benefits, not religious benefits, including the economic benefit therein. Once again, I congratulate all of us, particularly the founding chairman of Jaiz Bank, Alhaji Umar Mutallab. At the initial stage of establishing Jaiz, I recall that we had to travel with him to some countries, including Kuwait, on how to resolve certain issues being confronted by the bank in Nigeria. Today, we are only discussing about success story. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward all with Jannatul Firdaus, including those that I have not mentioned their names. There are many people who contributed to the success of Jaiz. Allah ta'ala knows all of them. May He reward all with Jannatul Firdaus. We are not here for a very long presentation, but only a few words of encouraging. Permit me to clear the screen and shut down my presentation. Wassalamu alaikum.